spooky starting note. Boom. A little delayed there. Hey guys, what's going on? Tim Lee, welcome to Legacy Studio. My friends have been asking me to play a specific game for a while, and today I finally decided to drop the money on it. So we're going to play Blueprints. This is one that Tony has been suggesting to me, and Sean was talking to me a little bit tonight, and he's like, you gotta play it! So I made the jump. Humongous thanks to these guys, by the way. Sean Hammond, Tony Allen, Charles Sutherland, drawing, illustrations, and art, and John Evans, who have been here through thick and thin every single day. For years, these guys have been here. Deeply appreciate them. Thank you so very much to all of them. Gotta hit the right button there. There we go. Yeah, this is not a professional YouTube channel. Let's have a little bit of fun as we play Blueprints. See what happens. New game. No, I do not want to use my Discord overlay. Which, yes, we do have a Discord, by the way, if you want to check out Legacy Studio on Discord. We would love to have you. Links are in the description down below. To be a part of an amazing group of people. Boy, I hope my glasses are fully clean so I can fully appreciate this. Doogabum presents. By the way, I'm terrible at reading. Just so you know, I have ADHD. I'm dyslexic. In association with raw fury, but I'm very good at accents. A game by Tonda Ross. They've warned me this is very MYST-like, which, if you've known anything I've done, just saying. Hey, wow. I saw it on my screen in front of me here, and not the main. That was freaky. Okay. It didn't freak me out.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington. Publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Very cool artwork.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
Is that supposed to be me?
son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
That is an expensive looking house, man.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Okay.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair, I do declare, I will find the 46th room in the 45th room of the building. And blueprints. Maybe means blueprints. But they have to make it different and interesting. Is that me? Day 1. Fight! Wow, this does feel very MYST-esque. Why does it say 50? 50 steps? I can only move like 50 steps? Okay, good. I can move normally. They're not counting down. It's nice and smooth at least. Cursor's grayed out. Okay. I know where I'm supposed to go. I know I'm supposed to go to the table, but I'm doing what everyone else doesn't do. And that is explore. before doing what I'm supposed... This looks like it's supposed to be out of, like, Walt Disney World, like the little spooky spooks come to socialize, or whatever that is. Grim, grinning spooks come out to social... Yeah, he totally looks it. Okay, anyway, I digress. Hey, look! It's a blue prince! Sorry. Open only on the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Well, that's interesting. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning. Oh, dang. And not rely on the success of the previous day. My word. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today, holy mackerel, will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I'm uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair." I do declare. This is going to be quite interesting. Okay. Do I escape out of it? Okay, cool. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. The entrance hall. Mount Holly Estate Blueprint. Inventory. Day 1. Call it a day. At the entrance hall. And the antechamber. Antechamber? That doesn't sound spooky at all, and I might sneeze during this. Just to warn you. And I'm not going to edit it out, nor me picking my nose. So, I'm very thankful to see that my cursor is not just randomly... Like, I'm not... Yeah, perfect. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose one step. Ah, that's gonna suck. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Oh. Understood. What's that time say? It says 8:38, 8:39, give or take. Yeah, 8:39. Whoa, it's getting glitchy all of a sudden. All right. Well, I've always learned the rule is you start left and follow the left wall. So, select a room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Closet, 2 items. Hallway, nothing. Let's do the bedroom. But I gained 2 steps, so now I have 51 steps. That's cool. Oh, like I said, I am so glad my cursor is not randomly popping up. I mean, like, you'd think you'd need to open this in some way. Alright, here's books. Aw, that's pretty. Okay. How much you want to bet that necklace is important? Looks like a moon. And I can't move the frame or click on things. The cursor's still viable, so I don't know. Can't open the drawer or turn on the light. I hope this isn't a game where I have to take notes. Alright, praying hands. Okay. Or at least if I have to take notes, I can do it in the game. Trunk is locked. So could I find the key in here? That's an interesting puzzle. Once again, don't have to click on anything. This is nice. Okay, top hat. Nothing inside the top hat. How about the drawers? Can't open the drawers. Well, that would be a very odd drawing to have in a room. That's a crowbar. I can't grab the crowbar. Nope. Okay. Finger pointed down. Greetings from Reddington. Bedroom, rank 1. So is this like a level 1 situation? Can I see myself in the mirror? Nope. Okay, so far, interesting that there's that little bird there, and then there's a little bird over here. Are there other things in this room that are similar? Okay. So I would assume that all the rooms change the following day. So I have to do everything in a single day. But the key's not going to be in this room because there's very little to click in this room. And the things that I do click are very obviously waiting to be clicked. So I am going to... Yeah, there's a feeling here. So let's move on. Select a room to draft. Let's do the den. I'm gonna pull up my tab. Okay, so far we're good. Whoa. A mall traditional family room. Warm and inviting, so comfortable. One might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Type, blueprint, rarity, commonplace. Drafted 1 time. There are quite a few clocks. Now this clock is different. It says 9:15. They all say 9:15, don't they? They all say 9:15. Ah, this trunk is locked. And that clock is actually moving. So all these clocks are staying on time. Round staircase. Holy mackerel, that's a beautiful clock. Look at that, it's actually moving. I mean, like, the gears and things are moving too. Very attractive. 4 stars. Swans, like the folded swans. Okay. Time feels like it's moving very fast. Interesting that there's a lock there, and it won't let me get into it. Okay, so now we know that when you go into a room, there will be gems to find. Candlestick is tipped over. Lavatory. Since the guy had a bit of an English accent, we'll say lavatory. Different sound in here. Will it flush? Oh, come on, game developer. You gotta make it flush. Can we take all the toilet paper off the toilet roll and dump it in the garbage like a cat would? Huh. Okay, so far, it seems like our paintings are really the things of focus. HSS. That would make sense. There's very little in here. So maybe you have to put the rooms in a certain order in here. So can I go back into another room, or is that going to... Oh. Anytime I walk into here... Interesting. Now this is locked off because of where I put the lavatory. I see. Nook. I can get a key in here. Uh-huh. I understand. 47. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to... Really? Bah! Really? 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 Fine. Fine, 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 fine. I know the rule. I know how it goes. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal, will provide to be an invaluable tool. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. It's very interesting how they have certain caps and things like that in this. I don't like you. Okay, so where are we? We're in the Nook. So in the Nook, we have a, what would that called? Baby clip? I'm going to call it a baby clip. I know what that means. Safety pin. How about safety pin? I have ADHD. Safety pin. Okay. Give me the key. Because I know what I'm doing with that. Can't do anything in here. There is a rook. Rook. I think that's a rook, isn't it? Or is that a castle? Aren't they the same thing? Kings, knights, rooks. Isn't a rook like the one with the horse? I'm just gonna do /castle. Okay, cool. We have a jukebox. Okay. We have books. That book's really bright because of the light. So, let's go back here. Thankfully, we'll gain back 2 points by going back into here. Nice. So we don't lose anything. Use. So in the bedroom, there is another key. And a coin. Okay. Now, I have another key, which means I could come in here. And in here, I can use this one. Ooh, we got a key card. Okay, now where are we? We're in the den. The den, I'll find that out in a second, but... Key card. An electronic key card opens electronic powered secured doors. Okay, so now here's the thing. Every day, I'm going to have to find all these things again, I assume. That's very interesting. So maybe I should make a list of the important things that I can find. I can find a key, key card. There's also diamonds or jewels and coins. Okay. So that key card will get us into an electric room, electric door. So now I don't have any space here. So now it's harder to move my mouse, and I gotta move everything over here. Yes, I am complaining.
Deal with it. Use it.
Okay. So at this point, I say that we just head straight ahead so we don't waste any steps. Let's go. Corridor is always left unlocked. Chapel. Whenever you enter chapel, you lose 1 coin. So a hallway may be the better bet. Let's see if I lose anything by going into the hallway. I do. Okay, so for hallway, we have, looks like a chocolate thing, a pastry stand, and a necktie. Okay. A very beautiful set of flowers with one random color right inside. Doors on the west wing are more likely to be locked. Great, I hate north, south, east, and west. I am so terrible at that. Food for sale. Gem requirement. So to get in here, you have to have a gem. Well, let's try one. Let's go to the courtyard. And... whoa. I don't have a key. And I'm assuming this is going to be blocked off now? Oh, there is none. It goes to that. So this is going to need a key as well. Courtyard rank 3. There's nothing in here? Interesting. There really isn't anything in here. Okay. Moving on. If I have to lose a day just to learn the game, I'm okay with that. 10 steps. Oh, plus 10 steps. Yeah, we're going in here for sure. Yay. Okay, cool. So the guest room has 10 steps, and it looks like it comes to a dead end. So the other thing is, if we have to think about this a little bit more carefully, things like the lavatory would be best going into a place where I can't go anywhere else. Like this entrance hall, I could have gone straight up, but now I've blocked it, which means I might have missed important information. This bedroom would have done great in this corner. This nook would have done great in this other corner. So deciding how to be able to fill up all the squares to get to the antechamber is probably going to be the highest priority. Antechamber may require a key card. Interesting thought. No idea. Is that a key? We have a key. I will take the key. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I've had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality is somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. All right, so in this room, let's just make a note that the billiard room will have a game that didn't require darts. Let's see. I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts. That's going to be darts. Okay. Not sure if I'm taking proper notes correctly, so I'm just going to keep it very light for now until I have a wee bit more of a clue. And as I go over here, we'll unlock this and see what we get. A lot of coins, baby! We're filthy rich! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Observation. Gain for each time you've drafted observatory. What on earth is that thing? Storeroom. +1 key, +1 gem, +1 coin. Alright, now let's try to be... Oh. Oh no, I can still look at the map. Okay. So here's the entrance hall, and we're going to be going down into this grid, which cannot enter back into the den. So if I was to pick one right now, this storeroom might be a good fit, but I could come down one more. If I do the West Wing Hall... Oh, look at that. It actually shows you how it would line up. But it wouldn't be able to go back into the den, and if I did the observatory, then I would lock off that area. So really, I'm thinking either the observatory... Let's try the West Wing Hall. And the only reason I'm choosing that is because I'm hoping to fill up that bottom grid. Now, they did mention West Wing Hall may have locked doors. That one's blocked off for obvious reasons. Okay. So now I want to fill up this space. And this is perfect for it. That one will be blocked off, but this one will work perfect. So let's try this. Whoa. Oh, it's a hamster! Hamsty Pansty. What room is this? Did it really just... I was like, my cursor was right there, so I was like... spooked out that it would come over there. Okay, anyway, we're in the bunk room. Bunk room has the hamster. Okay. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, so did it cut like double my score out of this? Why would it count as 2 rooms? And it looks out on a stream. That's weird. Looks out on stream. Okay. Has a TP and a gun. Has a pew-pew. Probably shouldn't say that other word. Oh. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, I'll not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he's at camp. Ouch. We got artwork on the walls. That looks like a toffee cake. Toffee cake. And the other side over here. I was going to say a mountain range, but that is not. That is like a desert. Spelled with 1 S or 2? That's the real question. Camp Colonel. Or Colonel. I don't understand how people go, Colonel! Where's the R? Camp Colonel. Interesting that there's Thinsdale Mystery. The Thinsdale Mystery. The Tubbles of Vera. Teletubbies? Okay, I can't, like, climb up here and see what's up there, right? So, oh, hello. So, this is basically a board game, and all I'm looking for is notes and coins and things. I don't have to look hard, as far as I can tell. Because I can't click on anything. Okay. Now, having to go back means I'm losing points. Now, the guest room had plus 10 steps, so it may behoove me to go all the way up to the guest room to gain back those 10 steps, which is going to cost me 1, 2, possibly 3, which will then add 10, and then we'll come back down, go into the hallway, and take it to the other side. That's my thought. Let's give that a shot. 49. 48. 47 plus 10. Oh no, I didn't get the plus 10? Oh, I've been gypped. So... Oh, so it's only when you open it. That stinks. Oh, I don't like that. You lose 1 coin, spare room, security. See, this is good because that's a through point, but we can still go up higher. I mean, we got all this extra space. Chapel would lock off in a certain area. The security has a gem requirement, whatever that means. But it would also allow me to go up. So would the chapel. So I think it's... Oh, and no. Security would allow me to go up, but the chapel would not. So I think we're going to go security. Ooh! Something's happening. Would security show me the rooms that... It's very interesting how this is going to work. All of this one day will be yours, if you can find the 46th room. It's very interesting. Delayed. More tapes, which I can't get close enough to read. Blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. So blue memos are true. Red are lies. Makes sense. Math is easy there. Old coffee. That's cool. Look at that. It's literally following me in very slow motion. Is anybody else in here? Doesn't look like it. Lots of tapes, though. A cam, B cam. Okay. Lots of cameras on file. Drawers won't open. Oh, hello. Welcome, Mount Holly Security. Press Enter. View estate inventory. Keycard system. Log in to network. The following detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Cool. Main menu. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electric keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Security level medium, offline mode locked. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Can I do security setting low? Confirm. Back. Return to security menu. Log into network. Terminal password. No idea. Exit. Okay. Alright. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live, out, and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to your house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Oh, that is an S. So, terminal password. Starts with an S. That's clear to see. Everything else is pretty blocked out. I would almost say that that's an M, but I really can't tell. Oh, red. That's a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So, right now, in this room, that would mean antechamber is locked, and access levers are required. Access levers required. Okay. Good. To grant entry. Here's the truth. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Otherwise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. More doors. We're on the road to Mordor. Doors locked. North. Is it north, south? Which way is east and west? East and west? I'm just going to go north, south, east, west. And for some reason I put east on the left side, and I don't even know if that's correct. It's what my hand naturally picked. And that looks like a road in forest. Road in forest. And a fishing pole. And that would be in the security room. Okay, cool. Moving on. I'd like to find some real progress here. Now, of course, as soon as I step out... Ugh, that's painful. Okay. 42. Let's look at our map again. So technically... Ugh. I'm going to hurt myself and go back this way and back into the security room. I should be able to go up here. Oh, these are doors. I didn't even see these. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Really? Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Bedroom comes to a dead end. Drawing room has a chance of going left or right, so I'm going to do the drawing room. And we'll see if we can change up our... Hello, Granddad. This is Granddad, right? Not like his godfather, is his Granddad? Oh my word, there's an awful lot of paintings. I'm not going to be able to note them all. Okay. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. Whenever there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw it if you do not like your initial 3 options. Let me say that again because I obviously didn't read that correctly. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Once again, I don't see anything in here that is supposed to get my attention except for that. Now maybe this painting is important. The line underneath marks the step. Nope, that one has it too. It's just the opposite direction. Oh, look. They all have it. All of them have it. So I'm going to say length of stride. Drawing room. Art was length of stride. Okay. Make a little arrow here for myself. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Where do we go? All right, I'm going to go this way. Can't I redraw in this room or something, I thought? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Interesting. How about this one? Okay, so the corridor could go straight. And I think that we would have an extra room here if we were to do that. I would like the ability to go down, though. I can't. Okay, I'm going to choose the parlor, then. Hi, Granddad. Okay. Here we go. Interesting. Wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams the past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had seen indecent society. We had been seen in decent society. I told you I had ADHD. And we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charms. I have no delusions that my company is a rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. Okay. So, parlor game. 1 box with true statements. At least 1 box with true statements. Okay. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. At least 1 box with false statements. Okay. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Only 1 box has a prize. Okay. So those are the game rules. Ah. This box is the blue box. So that looks like it's the truth. This blue box, the blue box is true. which is also true. The blue box is empty. Oh, sheesh. This is going to give my dyslexia a run for its money. Oh, boy. Okay. Sorry for bringing out the non-sponsored drink of choice. So, at least one box with a has a true statement. At least one box is false. Only one box has the prize. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. So in my opinion, this is going to be our box. And I shouldn't have opened that because it was... I was looking for the box that was different than the others, so maybe that's the problem. Can I take the key back? Or have I failed? Oh. So I can't do this again, can I? So... Oh, no. So, my goal was to look for the box that was... different. I think I messed up. Okay. But I get the point. Okay, we're moving on. Because I think I failed pretty hardcore there. Locked. With no way to get in. And now I'm going to be slicing heavily into my steps. And you're not going to give me the key back? Drat. Okay. And this one was locked as well. So we're going to be slicing hard as we get into a space where we can keep going. Oh, man. Okay, I need to turn here. Oh, the brutality of it all. We're going to go all the way down to the bedroom. And enter here. Now, we're going to go into the nook and we're going to hang... There's only one way to go. Alright, so... The chapel will work in my favor to go straight. So will the rumpus room. So we're going to do the rumpus room. Okay. I thought this was going to take money from me or something. Hello. Insert a coin.
And, as it was foretold,
I got the chills.
awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Spooky!
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Hi.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Not necessarily.
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
What? What is it? What?
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
No, she was wearing the
A door
room necklace.
that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters.
So, the door...
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Alazara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. So, in my opinion, we found a picture of a daughter or someone like that with a necklace that was of that nature, so that's intriguing to me. Just looking to see if there's anything else worth clicking here. That's worth clicking. Might have to go back to the security room to see if we've missed anything. But that's really cool. So he'll have more information to offer as we continue. So we can go straight ahead into the rumpus room. Well, out of the rumpus room. And spare room. Corridor is always left unlocked. Pantry cuts back into security. I mean, we're missing an entire section. So... And didn't we already have a spare room somewhere? No, we didn't. We had the bunk room. Pantry would make the most sense because both of these go straight up, and the pantry can... No matter what, it's going to come to a dead end. So, I'm going to do the spare room. It's missing a few things. It's very spare. Slightly sparse, for that matter. Paint. There's literally nothing in here. This was a wasted room. Drat. Okay. So... That's not important, is it? No. Keep watching my little life of steps tick down. Okay. Where do we go next? Oh, I gotta go all the way back to the drawing room. Okay. We're gonna do an extended video on this tonight, since I'm enjoying it and I know what happens when I lose my hyperfocus. So we're gonna continue. This will be a long video. Anyone who actually cares about it will stick around. Those who don't, bye-bye. But I gotta go to the bathroom. So we will return in just a moment. So yes, we're gonna go down to the bedroom, the den, up to the hallway security drawing room. So out and hang a right. Oh good, I can run. Hang a right. Let's go up here. Excuse me. Then we're going to go from the security room up this way. 25 steps. Oh no, the door's locked. Oh no. So am I stuck? Well, I might have to call it a day. But here's how we can check. I can go back into here, wasting yet another step. And I can come into the computer and check the inventory for the entire place. So let's do an estate inventory. Nothing. There is nothing left to be found. I found it all. So, the point being, the parlor door was locked too, wasn't it? Now, but there was a puzzle piece. Well, I can't run out of steps at this point. Right? So let's go back into the parlor, even though... Puzzle, blueprint. Did I not find that? Let me wander in here again. Parlor. And this door was locked. And this game wasn't going to work for me. Now, there was a puzzle, though. It was the game. That was the puzzle. And that's where I messed up. So we're going to have to call it a day. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory. It'll all have been reset. Call it. Wow. A very interesting game. Very interesting game. Total rooms 16. Rank reached 4. Steps taken 50. Items found 1. Four bedrooms. A quaint inn. Okay. Nothing else I'm supposed to do here. I can exit, save, and continue. Okay. So, we'll try again. Day 2. Okay. So, very, very interesting thought process. Very interesting thought process. Entrance hall and the antechamber are both in the same places. So, I think it would behoove me those locks are different. This one doesn't even have a lock. So, I want one. There's 2 blocks on each side, right? So the fact that I can't, once you've drawn floor plans, I have to pick one. I literally have to pick one. I have no choice. So I'm going to grab this one so I have the best chance to open up extra rooms. Okay. Oh, we got a coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, you'll earn an additional 1 in interest. That's fun. It's like Monopoly on steroids. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Now, if I step back, I lose a turn. If I move forward, I feel like I want to do that. So, the den is going to give me the option, or the hallway is going to give me an option. I'm going to do the den because I can get an extra gem in here. Right? So I can get this gem here. Interesting that it's the same idea. Everything's the same. So let's go this way now. And now the chapel will allow me to go down. The nook can only go up, and the lavatory, alright, we're totally doing that. But I can't go in there because I don't have any coins. So, let's go back this way, because we need to find some coins first before we keep going. That was a pawn. Now this way, that'd be perfect. If I did the hallway, that would let me get to the other side. So let's go to the other side here. It's a lie. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So that is a lie, which I did not realize could be the truth. So, okay. On this side, the courtyard's a good move. A passageway is a great move. Passageway. Oh, 2 gem requirement. Drat. So, there's nothing in here, right? Okay. Okay. Is that a loot? Oh, it's a metal detector. Greater chance of finding gold and keys. I like it. Glitchy! Okay, so let me try going down. I'm kind of glad, if I'm understanding this correctly, that I can actually go a little bit faster. This is going to be good. Commissary. 1 gem requirement that I don't have. Crud. Okay, we'll do the parlor, which has the puzzle. And hopefully the rules remain the same. Where's the instructions? Yep. Rules remain the same, right? There will always be at least one box which displays true, which displays only false, has a prize within the other. Oh, wow. I think I actually, like, found the truth right there in that moment. So let's see if the game remains the same or if it's different. The gems are on the desk. That's a lie. The gems are in this box. That could be a truth. The gems are on the floor. There are no gems on the floor. There are no gems on the desk, which can only mean... Oh, good. Okay. Now, with that being done, I cannot make my way into the chapel yet. Drat! So I need to go back into the courtyard and hang a left. I'm not really worrying about my steps at this point, because I'm just running. So we're going to do the West Wing Hall, because that just makes the most sense to fill the most blocks. Interesting that it's blocked off. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any state may draft any staff, I guess. Choop. Okay, there's only one way to go, and that's down into the storeroom, or the lavatory. I'm going to do the storeroom, because it looks like I can gain more out of going in there. Okay, so we have... Oh, I like this. Oh, I like the metal detector. That's cool. Alright, and that's everything in here. There's no notes, no nothing. Hey, look at that. It's that same design, which means we'll see artwork in multiple rooms. That's good to note. Pawns. We've seen that in a different room as well. Horses. I did myself a little bit of a disservice because the courtyard, the hallway, and the den, none of them go up. So the only way to go up is either through the West Wing Hall or the chapel. Now, thankfully, we haven't locked ourselves out of that. We have coins now, so if we can make our way back to the chapel, we can go down there. But I think it might behoove us, if each one of these is going to cost us a step to get there, and we have 41, 40, 39, 40, 39, 38, 37, plus losing a coin, and then if I don't find a coin here, I'm not going to be able to get back into the chapel, right? So that's an interesting situation. I feel like I want to get some extra coins just to play it safe. So we're going to go through the West Wing Hall. Watch it be locked. Okay, cool. So I would like something that allows me to keep going up. Spare room would let me keep going up, but the patio seems more reasonable. So we're going to do that. Huh, nice. Yay. It's a grill that I can't use. What a shame. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. And I know exactly where one was earlier yesterday, so that's intriguing to me. But we must find a shovel to make that worth our while. And there does not appear to be one out here. Quite a shame, really. Okay. So the pantry would direct us back in, which I don't really want to do. Corridor would go straight now. We can do the commissary. Nope, that's not a good move either, so corridor is the only choice. Lots of stuff in here. There's that same tie. There's another hat, so we really liked hats. There's that same pastry dish. Okay. So, bedroom, which as much as I want those extra 10 steps, that's going to hurt us. The only option we have is the kitchen. So we're doing the kitchen. Okay. So let's see what's in here. Not much. Mount Holly kitchen menu. 2 bananas. Club sandwiches 8. Oh, plus 15? Bacon. Oh, that you buy this. Oh, and that's how much it costs. So I can't buy any of that. Okay. I do understand the assignment, though. Okay. Moving on. Closet, breaker room, drawing room. We're going to have to go into the drawing room. Okay. Anything in here worth mentioning? Okay. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, which is true, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Now that I've reread that, that makes more sense, because I know I already read it once, but one of these rooms was locked the day before. Question is it still locked today? And I would like to go this way. Seems promising. Closet. Pantry. Commissary. We're going to do the commissary. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December payroll... Oh, wait. This is the same thing. Okay. With flame, without tree, the commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Oh. Commissary. Oh, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. With a candle, without a tree. Maybe it's not a tree, maybe it's wood. A match without a tree. A match without wood. That's a match. A match without a tree. Not sure I get it. Oh, wow. Definitely need that. Oh, look at that. 3 coins for a gem, 8 coins for a sledgehammer, 10 coins for a set of gems, 8 coins for running shoes. Does that give you extra steps back? Huh. Can I play the game? Nope. Okay. Alright. Observatory would be the best option here. Oh, I need a gem. And the only way we're going to do that is if I spend some money. So, oh, and I can't do anything now that I've selected it? Oh. Oh, no. Then I guess we're just going to have to do the bedroom. Yeah, that's what I want. I want a bedroom off the commissary. Nice. Drawing floor plans leading north more frequently. Gotcha. And that's all there is here, isn't there? Quick note, thank you for the weekend. Alright, this is the same note. This is if we get to the billiard room. Oh, drat. Annual maid sale, 2 days only. Day 20 and 21. Day 20 and 21, 50% off sale. Okay, for the commissary. It's in red letters, so it's questionable, but all right, let's go across from here to the drawing room. It's unlocked this time. Nursery, lavatory, pantry's the only choice we have. Okay. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges, which is very interesting because we just saw that in the grocery store. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. So, whoa. This is useful. Oh, 5 steps. Nice. Okay, so we have the Nook, which hangs a left, and the Observatory, which hangs a left, which is a gem requirement, which I do not have. So we're going this way. Okay. And we have the same notes now. So, getting something to scribble down. I know. Okay. Anything over here? No. So it's literally a board game. A fun board game. Boudoir. Breaker box. Why would I want a breaker box? And I have no gems, so I can't do that one. So I'm going to go into the boudoir. There's nothing to grab in here? Oh, wait, what's this photo? A Christmas tree. In this very room, because there's the scene. So, betcha that's what we need to be looking for. Nothing on the back, no way to check. So it would have been right behind here if it was there, and it's not anymore. And no idea what code. So, we will know that the boudoir, B-O-U-D, I have no idea how to spell it. D-I, I spelled it, no, I did spell that right. B-O-U-D-O-I-R has a safe in it. And we need to find the code for the safe. Anything else? There's some shoes. And that's it. Okay, well. Feel like we're ooh, door's locked. Yes, use the key. That's cool. So a key will work for anything. Spare room. Greater chance of finding gems in green rooms. Oh, 2 gem requirement. Crud. Okay, there's not anything in here, is there? Okay. Just using my last key here, unfortunately. 1 gem requirement, 2 gem requirement, which means... Oh, no! Okay. I have no choice. This is gonna stink. So I can go into the bathroom here, which gets me nothing. Right? There's literally nothing here. Frustrating. A vertebrae and a tree. So, I think we need to go down to the chapel and try to check to the right and to the left of the chapel now, which is going to kill us. How are we doing here so far? Well, I'm not doing a miserable job so far. Oh man, this is gonna kill us. Such a long way. Okay. Which way now? Through the courtyard, through the hallway. Just basically need to go straight. Alright. Oh, that stinks. And there goes a coin. Now we have two options. So let's try this way first. Okay, we're at a dead end, right? So, walk-in closet for items. Both of those are gems. Oh, good, there's a key. 10. And a stag, or something. Keycard entry system on. So I can come back here and turn it off if I need to. Gymnasium's on, dark room is on, and I'll turn on the garage. And cabinet doesn't even have one. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Poser. Oh, DC Power if you require assistance. Okay. Okay, there's only one more room we can go. Oh, don't do that. And the dark room, you cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Ooh! Well, the only way I can go is straight up. So I think I'm okay with that. Oh, and I didn't mean to do it quite like... Oh, dear. So... Wait a minute. How did that work? Couldn't I... Ugh. Dark room is off, so I can turn that back on. What if I turn off the garage? Is it going to turn off the moment I walk in there again? Oh, you stink. Anything I want to see here? Okay. Interesting that I can pick that one up. Huh. Cinca! Look at that. Trees. Interesting. That is the literal camera right there. That's cool. Nice little touch. Okay. Anything of notice there? She might seem familiar-ish. Same photo, but why is it so much darker? Let me look at this one again. No, it's the same. Okay, so a lot of... Oh. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Lockpick? We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Nice. Aww. That looks easier to see than the other one. Hello! Look at this. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Now I can't see... Oh, I can still see. That's interesting that I can still see it. I thought that's what it meant. Veranda. Oh no! Oh, we've got to do the dining room, that's for sure. Okay, 22 steps. We have some wine. Would you like some wine? You want some wine? There's nothing in here. Really? Hello. Okay. So, nothing in here at all? Interesting and annoying. Security room will be perfect here. We're doing it. No, we're not! Oh, I hate that I couldn't find gems anywhere. And this is the end. I don't have a choice. This is literally all I have. This is the only choice I could have done. And I don't have any gems. I would have gotten 3 gems from the wine cellar, but I don't have any way to use it. So this is the end. So how do we use this to our benefit? I'm going to make a closet here, just to see what's in here. It's going to be a bummer not to have that, that metal detector. That was quite useful. And that was it. What a shame. I think we're calling it a day. How many days do we have until we lose this? Like 3 days. Total 25 rooms. Rank reached level 7. The ordinary villa. Steps taken 46. Items found 4. New rooms 12. I mean, you gotta admit we did a pretty good job, but still. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. One more time tonight. Day 3. Last one of the night. For me. For you, whenever you're watching it. And by the way, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy it, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment. Remember, no spoilers. You are welcome to leave comments, but if you are leaving a comment that could have anything to do with a spoiler, make sure to put hashtag no spoilers. That's very, very important. Very important. Okay. So all this is all the same, right? Yeah. Okay. So all the information remains the same. So we just build off of this once again. Okay. Parlor. Okay. This statement appears on another box. Blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. So these are the two truths, and this is the lie. The blue box is empty is the lie, which means that the blue box is the one I need to open supposedly. So let's find out how true that is. Nice job, Timbo. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We continue on. I'm getting itchy over here. Wonder what I just got. Got bug bit. All right. I want as much. We're gonna do the den, just so I have the most spread, and I can also get my extra gem in here, because I was poorly in need of gems. So let's go this way. And the chapel would actually be a very good fit there. I can't afford to go in there, but it is the best fit for there. So I'm not going to go in there because I can't afford it. But at least it's there. I don't have a lock. But all the rooms are exactly the same. That is one thing I'm noticing and appreciating, is all the rooms remain the same. So that one goes into the main hall. And we're doing good so far. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And left. Billiard room. Oh, this is cool. The billiard room. Oh, redraw floor plans. Well, I do want to try the billiard room, so I'm going to give that a shot against better judgment. So here's the game. We don't need to know oh dear. Oh. Oh. Three. If I hit 10, it goes back to 3. So 3 goes to 4. 3. Okay, 20. So if 3 goes to... Oh, 14. 16 plus 10. That could also mean minus 10. Would be 26. There wouldn't be a 26. So if I did 16 minus 10 would be 6. 13 minus 11 would be 2. Oh, what would that mean? Would that be plus or times? 10 times 2 would be 20. Oh, man, it's getting worse. No, it's not. Is it? 10 times 2 or minus? I'm going to try 8. Oh. Okay, so 3. 10 plus 4 is 14. 16 minus, so that's a minus, 10 is going to be 6. I'm very thankful it's an easy puzzle. 13 minus 10 is 2. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 times 2 would be 40, minus 10 would be 30. So that wouldn't be that. So 20 minus 10 would be 10, times 2 would be 20. 20 minus 10 would be 10, times 2 would be 20. 10 times 2 is 20, isn't it? And that's not the correct answer. So what if it was 2 minus 20? 2 minus 20. No, 2 minus 10. Well, now we're going into the negatives, which doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. 2 minus 10 would be negative 8. Plus 20. 19, 18, 13. No. Okay. I overcomplicated it probably. So let's go 3, 10, 14, 6 minus... Well, that's 6. 11. 13 minus 11 is 2. 10 times 2 is 20. So what if if it goes around in a circle like this? So 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20. Yeah, I sure earned that one. That's cool. That's great. That was fun. That was very fun. I enjoyed that. Give me that coin. I deserve that too. Nothing else? Okay. That's going to get me into the chapel at least. Okay. Bedroom. Closet. Observatory goes down where the bedroom goes up. And frankly, I think it would behoove us just to continue north. So I'm going to go for that. Okay. Courtyard. We can afford it. Nope, not the storeroom and not the nook. We could do the nook, but I feel like the courtyard's the safer move. So I'm going to do that. Okay, if we had a thing, we could dig that up, but we don't. So let's go this way. Hallway. You see, that is a dead end, but it does continue up. Breaker and closet. So I'm going to do the hallway, even though it's not beneficial. Let's see. Spare room. Security. I'm going to try a very direct route just to see what this does. There's nothing in here, right? No. There never is. Use a key. Okay. Kitchen would go towards the right. The pantry would also go towards the right. Food for sale. I'm not worried about food at this moment. I do need the extra coins, though. And there's an apple here, which is going to give me an extra 5 steps. Extra 2 steps, fine. Use. So now I'm out of locked door keys. And commissary will continue up, so we can do that one. Counting on only one route to get us up there is going to be a bit of a shame, but what do we got now? With stage, without elk. I don't know about that one. I don't know about any of them. But interesting stage, performance, play, theater, elk, ELK. Looks like an elk, but are there coins back here? No? Okay. Not everything is the same, huh? Too bad. Okay. Oh wait. Don't I have a lockpick? Or was that from yesterday? Okay, so the only choice I have now is to go back to the courtyard and to go to the chapel. So I'm going to go to the courtyard first. Okay. Nice thing is you can kind of run in this game too, so. Alright, let's go over here. And the courtyard will lead to the nook, which will go up, and the patio that'll go up. Spread in each green room. And there's a gem requirement. I don't have any gems left. So, storeroom, which would give me one of each, but then it would come to a dead end. The only way up would be through the chapel. And we've gotten really far. The commissary could get us further, and the key would maybe get us in that door. But so would the nook, which has a key. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab the key. There isn't going to be anything else, and I don't know if I want to go any further yet. Maybe I should. If it's not locked. Okay. Nice that we could actually still go into the storeroom and get an extra key plus the extra gem. It's really the only choice we have unless we get the extra 5 steps. This seems like the wiser move. Which does lead us to a very solid dead end, which is a shame, but the options to get these are really going to help us in the other room at the commissary. So I would kind of like to go back to the commissary and try the key on the door. And I hope that that would work. 35 steps. Okay. 33 steps. I hate that countdown. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, we're getting somewhere. This is obviously the only choice. 2 gem require... Oh, no! I screwed up. So I'm going to do this to get the extra 10 steps. Ah, that stinks. That stinks. Now we have the 2 gem requirement, but it's not going to help us at this point. And now I'm going to waste all my steps to go back. Oh, no! This is a very, very interesting game. Okay, so now I need to hang a right. And another right. Okay. Now in the drawing room, we need to go this way into here. And this one, we need this to keep going, so this is going to be the pool, which we've never been into yet. Oh, how fun. Excuse me. Little hiccup there. A large crow. A boat. So it doesn't seem like there's anything special in here. Can you get in the water, out of curiosity? Not quite. Okay. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. That's fun. Okay. Alright, we can still go up here. And there's only one way to go up, so we're doing it. Oh, I wish that was a key. Okay, I'm going up until I have to use something to keep going up. Pump room. Kitchen. That's our only 2 choices if we want to keep going up. And it's literally the only choice we have to keep going up. So, one of these is going to have to do it. And I don't want to waste my gem. So I'm thinking this is it. Mount Holly pump control. Not sure why we would want the ability to control water. Pump control panel. Water source selection. Alright, my brain is ADHDing to say don't look at that and just keep going, but maybe I should actually draw out the schematic so I have it for other days. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Okay, so 1's going to go down, around, and this way. And go through pump 2. Pump 2. And then 2 is also going to come down and go directly into pump 2. And then pump 2 feeds out into pump 2 tank switch. pump to tank switch. Okay. Now, the tank switch pulls from tank 1, so T1, and T2. T2. Okay. And that's going to go back into pump number 3. So pump 3, which is then going to go up into pump 4. 5 is going to jot down into pump 1. So pump 1. So 5 goes into pump 1. 3 also goes into pump 1. And just to make a note, 5 comes into the back side of the pump, which may be important to note. And 6 goes into pump 4, which then goes into tank 1. And I think that's it. Okay. I'm really hoping that isn't supposed to be stuff I should know, like why it's angling in weird ways up there. And then there's a reserve tank off to the side, apparently. So reserve. Res. Okay. And then let me turn around and just see. Okay, so there's the reserve pump, I assume. And... okay. So this is literally what I just looked at. 10-4. How do we get out of here? Oh, with a key card. Oh. Evil. 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 So we can come down here. Ah! My lights just turned off. It's getting late. Let me see if I can turn it back on or not. That helps. I had my stuff set to turn off at a certain time. That does not help when you're filming. Okay. All right. Oh no, it's a dead end. No. Corridor is always left unlocked. Breaker box. Bunk room. I'm only doing this one. Now, I didn't say that there were coins in this room before. So that's actually a good sign in my opinion. Oh, I might have messed up again. Okay. This door, was it locked? No, it wasn't. I can pick whatever I want here. Tomorrow we'll start with the day with extra 20 steps. That's cool. 1 for each time you've drafted observatory. And the closet, which has 2 items. Well, I'm going to do the observatory because we haven't been able to do that yet. And I might regret that because... whoa, we can go up. This will give us a little bit more story, I hope. Okay, is this clock down here important? Why is this able to move? Trying to see if the line stays the same or if it changes. Alright, that just came back to its original. I'm just trying to understand what that clock is. If it is a clock, I can't really tell. Whoa. Okay. So I can't actually get up here to look through there. Can I move this one? Here? No? Okay. There's... Oh. There we go. And... that one's not one I can control, huh? Okay. I'm alright with that. So what if I did this? Okay. Whoa. Oh dear. Am I going to have to draw that? I assume. So, observatory. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And this guy's down here like this. Doot, doot. Literally trying to draw out the star pattern in case it's important. I don't see it being that important, but we'll see. And then what's... oh, okay. Constellation... okay. What did that just say? Constellation effects... North Star, gain 1 coin. North Star. Okay. And I guess that's it? Huh. Is this book legible? Fixed stars. The stargazer's companion to constellations. So we're... this book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky in any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, some more than one in a single day. This book is solid base for astronomy to help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Really? 3... the slice, 3 steps. Demandus Minor, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious. Clavis, the key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxis the Dread. Dead-end rooms are more common today. The sale, everything is 50% off. Florealis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, I capiche. So this is interesting. Okay, so if we can find an ID card, then we can get out through the pump room. But we have filled up every option except to go back to the entrance hall and check out this area again. That is the only choice we have. So let's hang a left. Oh, no, we can still go down. We really need an ID card. Package will be delivered here on a day after drafting this room. So I'm going to try the boudoir because I really need a key card. And if there's any chance that we're going to get a key card, it's going to be in a room like this. Oh, I got an idea. If we go back to the den, there's a chest in here. So we may find an ID key card. Come on, baby. The key to the secret garden. Useless! What other room did we see when we first... It was a bedroom, wasn't it? That had the other... lockbox. Well, in this situation, we can still at least go down to the entrance hall We can go through the drawing room, I guess. And then we'll go from there. So, it's drawing room. And which way? This way is to the front. And then we're going to try and go this way. Security. Corridor. Security's going to give us more options. Grr. Fine. Anything in here? Oh, no. Literally, we have no choice. So unless it's in this closet... Oh, no. I don't think we have any more choices. The closet. The pump room needs an ID card. Guest bedroom is a dead end. That's it. We're at our wit's end here, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. This stinks. This really stinks. This is kind of interesting that you can walk outside. Make a wish? Why would you want to make a wish? I have nothing to lose at this point, so... Is there a reason why you can go out? Why? Why can you go outside the gate? What's the point? And down there? How far can I go? Private drive, the grounds. I can't go out here, right? Okay. This is interesting. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu and return to the campsite for the night. Okay, I like the behind the scenes storytelling here. Oh my. You can really just kind of go around anywhere, can't you? Well, thankfully you can't walk off the side to your death, which I have done before in other video games. Really? A padlock. Okay, this is cool. Which would give me access to apples and whatever. There was artwork in... Okay, we need to go back to that. If we go back to that dark room, that will give us the code to the gate. That's my guess. Because there was a picture of this very space. And if this gate was included in it, maybe the combination would be there. Maybe. And apples get you extra steps, apparently? Whoa. 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 Okay. Things just got interesting. Now, how do I get down to the lower grounds? Because I see stuff down here. And I can't get down to it this way, can I? There's a bridge. Or maybe that entrance there leads down to it. Or this. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I hear something in there. Okay. A water pump? Or a gas line? Why is this broken off the side? Whoa. There is much more underground. Maybe you get to it that way? There's no way to get down there. What's around here? Okay. Oh, wow. This just got interesting. And a little dark. Oh, I can't see a thing. I wonder if electricity is needed to get back in here. Yeah, I can't see a thing. You guys might be able to see more than I can, but this screen is pretty dark. The fact that there's so much more outside of this is very interesting, though. The story gets ever deeper. When you don't think... Locked. Wonder if you can get through there if you had a key. I have 2 keys. So the fact that that's not working is interesting. So it wouldn't be... Wait a minute. I have the key that unlocks the garden. This is not the secret garden? Don't I have that key? Now, here's the other interesting thing is look at this. See this line? Where's the drawing room? I want to go back to the drawing room. Because there's something interesting on that key drawing. Take a look at this. See how each of these has a little line? A little... showing like the length of the steps. All of them. And then if we look at this key, it also has a line. So it'd make me think that somewhere in here, maybe there would be a place to put the key. Yes. He's directly in front of this. Which means maybe the key goes here somewhere? Aw, man, this would be such a good find. But I don't think it's gonna work. Interesting that there's lines on that side. Are there lines on this side? No, there aren't. I wonder if it's time sensitive. Like if you have to be here at a specific time. And you can't duck, right? I'm checking all my buttons. Nope, that's definitely not it. Just find it interesting. Is there anything in his hands? Anything that I can see? It's literally in this room, in that very chair. Perfectly posed. This wasn't here, though. Not in the picture, at least. So... I only have 7 steps left. And unfortunately, I'm about to lose it all. Secret garden key uses the same line path. Okay. Nothing on the back side of this. I mean, they all have those lines. Does anything not have those lines? They all have it. Finding it won't be easy. The key to the secret garden. Well, my friends, I think this is going to have to do it. Unfortunately. But I'm very intrigued. Ooh, chills. Just got the chills. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed your time with me. Yeah, this is very interesting, and thank you to Tony and to Sean, especially to Tony, because Tony mentioned this a while back, and I haven't had the chance to do it. So I will look forward to seeing you guys next time right here on Legacy Studio. Always suggest the games that you play, that you would suggest we play. Keep them clean. My goal here is to create content that we can enjoy, but that it's clean for most ages. It's age appropriate. It's fun. And I mean, obviously everyone's doing it, but the difference is they're not me. And I firmly believe that you are the reason that something is going to succeed, because you are simply different, and we are different here. And that makes me happy, and I want you to be a part of that, and I'm thankful that you're here. So hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time as we continue this interesting story. Unfortunately, we're going to end the day here, but when we come back, we're going to be on day 4, and I'll see you next time. So God bless you. Keep it crispy. First Tim 412. Thanks so much for playing Blueprints. I had to remember what it was. See you next time, guys.